You do the work, you finally secure a page 1 ranking, and your organic search traffic stays completely flat. A growing share of buyers never reach traditional search engines at all. They type their questions directly into ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Gemini, and those systems recommend a competitor. The friction comes down to misapplied tactics. Most marketing teams are taking optimization strategies built for single URLs and incorrectly applying them to these new AI systems. AI models operate on a different set of rules, called entity visibility. They do not scan the live web looking for the single best homepage to serve to a user. Instead, these models pull from what they absorbed during their historical training windows. They search that data to find the most deeply embedded, third-party validated brand in a category. This forces a very clear operational question. What exactly is the difference between traditional search engine optimization and answer engine optimization? And how should you allocate resources to succeed in both? Brands that fail to distinguish between these two pipelines simply concede the fastest-growing segment of the market to competitors who have already adapted to the new rules. To understand the operational differences, look at this side-by-side comparison matrix of SEO and AEO. Traditional SEO is a page-level game. You optimize individual URLs, track their specific rankings, and measure the direct clicks and organic sessions they generate. This channel relies entirely on the end of the buyer journey. A user has already made the decision to search, and your success depends entirely on them choosing to click your link. AEO is an entity-level game. You build web-wide recognition so the AI natively cites your brand and products in its answers. There is no single page to optimize and no click to count. Because AI recommendations rely on historical web snapshots rather than live indexing, this validation operates on a massive time lag, but it shapes the buyer's decision inside the chat interface before a traditional search ever happens. A page 1 ranking measures a past action. An AI recommendation measures your category authority. Because they track completely different milestones, winning in traditional search does not automatically mean an AI will recommend you. We can see exactly what signals AI engines use to evaluate that authority by looking at this diagram of the entity evidence stack. It ranks validation signals from lowest wheat to highest. At the base, you have your owned blog content and website copy. You control the messaging completely, and producing high volumes of it requires very little friction. Your own claims about your own product act as the weakest possible signal to an answer engine. If this is all you build, you hit a hard ceiling on your visibility. To move up, you need external validation. Securing editorial citations, verifiable Wikipedia entries, and heavy coverage on review platforms provides the heavy algorithmic weighting AI interprets as undeniable social proof. These premium signals are incredibly expensive to secure. They carry high friction and exist entirely outside of your brand's direct control. Marketing teams fail at AEO by pouring their budgets into the low-friction bottom of the stack, while AI engines exclusively reward the high-friction signals at the top. When you see the weight AI places on third-party mentions, it is tempting to abandon your traditional SEO campaigns and divert every dollar into AI chat visibility. This sequential flowchart reveals why that approach fails. SEO and AEO aren't opposing alternatives. To earn editorial coverage and comparison mentions, third-party publishers have to find you first. They find you because you hold organic SEO rankings. Without an initial organic baseline, you remain invisible to the journalists and reviewers who create the exact training data AI models need. Killing your SEO efforts eliminates the exact mechanism that builds AEO credibility. You guarantee your brand becomes invisible across all search channels. To prevent misallocating your budget, run this 3-step visibility split test decision tree to map your next actions. Step 1. Check your traditional search rankings for key category terms. Determine if a foundational organic baseline exists. If the answer is no, pause any direct AEO investment. It is functionally useless until you establish traditional topical authority. If the answer is yes, move to Step 2. Step 2. Query AI answer engines for non-branded category questions to determine your current recommendation frequency. Because AI outputs are non-deterministic, a single manual search is useless. Track your share of voice over multiple runs. Step 3. If your brand is absent, reverse engineer the specific competitors winning those AI recommendations to map their exact evidence network. If you are a legacy optimizer, meaning you possess strong traditional SEO but zero AI visibility, your strategy needs to pivot. Stop producing basic blog posts, reallocate budget to third-party reviews, and implement strict FAQ schemas. If you are an AI-first adopter who expects immediate ChatGPT dominance but lacks a traditional organic foundation, your path is different. Accept the hard truth: there are no shortcuts to third-party validation. You must allocate budget to building an SEO baseline first to get on the radar of the publishers who feed the AI. The future of search requires mastering both channels in sequence. You rank on traditional engines to earn the citations required by AI.